To understand the direction of the global economy, we have to look at the machines that defined our history. In the 19th century, the steam engine provided the mechanical force that drove industrialization. By the 20th century, that logic transitioned to the internal combustion engine, a compact, powerful architecture that defined modern mobility. Our current digital economy relies on a different scale of hardware, the microscopic microprocessor, which multiplied our capacity to process information. While these three machines are different, they share a common trait. They were all singular, visible, physical objects, designed to multiply the effort of an individual human being. The next great engine breaks this historical rule. It is not a visible object or a contained piece of hardware. It is an invisible, integrated economic network, the renewable value engine. You can already see the initial components of this transition. Solar fields and wind farms are expanding across the globe at an accelerating rate. However, these technologies currently function as disconnected efforts. They operate as isolated projects, often competing for space on a grid that wasn't built to handle them. To move beyond fossil fuels, we need more than just clean generation. We require a method to link these nodes together and store that energy for use in heavy industry and transport. This is the core of the renewable value engine. In this model, the interaction between different technologies is the primary innovation. Without an integrated architecture, the green transition remains a collection of separate components. We lack the system required to turn these individual projects into a stable power source for civilization. This system is built on three specific raw inputs: renewable electrons for power, captured carbon dioxide, and green hydrogen for energy storage. Net Zero Green Bharat is building the physical infrastructure necessary to merge these isolated streams into a single process. Within a specialized green refinery, those electrons, the captured CO2, and the hydrogen are forced to interact through a carbon conversion process. This chemical interaction produces high-value synthetic fuels, specifically sustainable aviation fuel for flight and green methanol for heavy shipping. We have reached a point where we can manufacture usable, combustible jet fuel using only water, sunlight, and the carbon already present in our atmosphere. When you view this on a macroeconomic level, you see how the system behaves at scale. It creates a self-reinforcing loop. Every unit of synthetic fuel produced creates an immediate and massive commercial demand for green hydrogen. That guaranteed hydrogen market provides the financial security needed to expand large-scale carbon utilization projects. Profitable carbon utilization then attracts new investments into the primary renewable energy plants needed to power the entire system, completing the cycle. Throughout this loop, artificial intelligence serves as an invisible management layer that constantly optimizes the transfer of energy between every node. This is the flywheel effect in action. In this integrated system, each rotation provides the momentum and capital to accelerate the next, allowing the architecture to compound its own value. This model represents a departure from the machines of the 19th and 20th centuries. Those systems were built on a linear logic. In a linear model, you extract a finite resource, burn it to create a single moment of movement, and leave behind permanent waste. The renewable value engine alters this. Because the components reinforce one another, every part of the system increases the value of every other part. We are seeing this interconnected architecture begin to spread across the globe, linking industry and energy into a single circular framework. Building this system is about more than constructing individual power plants. It is a transition toward a fully integrated economic infrastructure. By architecting the renewable value engine, we are writing the code for a new operating system for civilization, a machine designed to sustain and grow a circular global economy.